Welcome back to ALPB Roundup. We're doing something a little bit different with the series preview this week. I want to dig into something because I've been doing some polling with the fans on Instagram and on Twitter a little bit, and I'd like to start wrapping that into videos. Why not? Why ask your opinions if it's just gonna be oh, interesting? So might as well throw it out there and involve it in what we're up to. So we're gonna try something different today. I've got the series projections off the data that I usually have. But we're also gonna go sort of data versus the fans, comparing those win probabilities against what the fans think and what they think is going to happen this week. So we'll dive in. We'll start here with the Dirty Birds traveling to Gastonia to face the Honey Hunters. Now, Gastonia is rolling right now, 32-14. They won 5 in a row, 8 of their last 9, including 2 3-game sweeps of the Rockers that have shot those Honey Hunters to first place 4 games ahead in the South Division. Charleston, on the other hand, they are 13 games behind the Honey Hunters, and they've dropped 10 of their last 14. Gastonia has won 4 of the 6 games that these two have played already, and they're favored by a good bit in this series. They're throwing Michael Gunn, John Anderson, and Mitch Walden. Charleston, it's a little bit harder to figure out who they're throwing. I'm pretty confident they're going to go Stephen Chamblee and Ryan Lawler, but I'm not sure who their third arm might be. It could be a bullpen day. Taking a look at the series win probabilities, according to the data, we can see Gastonia is highly favored. A 45% chance to win 2 out of 3, a 22% chance to sweep. The Dirty Birds have a 29% chance to win 2 out of 3, and just a 5% chance to sweep. Now, comparing that to the fan poll, Gastonia was given a 50% chance to win 2 out of 3, fairly close to that 45, and a 20% chance to sweep, very close to the 22%. The Dirty Birds were given 18% of winning 2 out of 3. I guess it's not really, what the odds are of them doing it, it's just how many fans think each possibility is going to play out, but 18% said that the Dirty Birds will win 2 out of 3, which is below what the numbers would say. But 12% said the Dirty Birds would sweep the series, which is more than double what the data says. So pretty close, but there's some variability there. Looking on to High Point, where the Ducks will take on the Rockers at 28-18. High Point has lost 9 in a row. The Ducks are 22-23, but have won 8 of 12. The Rockers have won 5 of 6 against Long Island so far, but these appear to be very different teams than we have seen in these previous matchups. The Rockers, of course, have lost a lot of pitching to being signed away, and also Cooper Casada has been injured, so it's a bit touch and go right now, and that leads to a 9-game losing streak here. High Point, I expect them to put Gavin Helteme is going to work on that name, Austin Glorious, and Craig Stem on the bump against Long Island's Akil Morris, Joey Oreo, and Stephen Tarpley. The probabilities still like the Rockers despite their losing streak. High Point has a 44% chance to win 2 out of 3. Long Island has a 33% chance to win 2 out of 3. High Point has a 17% chance to sweep versus Long Island's 6% chance to leave the series with a sweep. Comparing that to the fan poll, interesting, the fans still favor the Rockers, but see it more like if there's a sweep this week, it's twice as likely that the Ducks will be doing the one sweeping. So you're saying, basically, if Long Island's going to win this thing, which they give them a 25% chance to win 2 out of 3, they think it's highly likely they could sweep, giving them an 18% chance to sweep. They do give High Point a 48% chance to win 2 out of 3 and a 9% chance to sweep. So kind of close, but a lot of variability on what the sweeps might be. So definitely the fans are saying if High Point's going to stay cold, they're going to stay real cold, is what it looks like. On to Southern Maryland, where the Blue Crabs will welcome the FerryHawks to town. The Blue Crabs lead the North by a mile with a 34-12 record. They've won 11 of their last 14. The FerryHawks, though, are finally heating up. Staten Island, despite their 14-31 record, they have won 8 of their last 13 games. Southern Maryland won the 2 prior meetings between these two teams, and now I got to own it. I did make a mistake on this one. I forgot that they will be playing a 4-game series, so I can't really dig into the fan polling here because that was about a 3-game set. I will tell you, literally 0%, at least on Twitter. I think it was less than 10% really saw the FerryHawks winning the series, but it doesn't really matter. We're playing 4 here, so let's see. Digging into the win probabilities here, the FerryHawks have a 2% chance to sweep and a 9% chance to win 3 out of 4. So winning probabilities heavily favoring Southern Maryland, giving Southern Maryland a 26% chance to win 3 out of 4 and a 14% chance to sweep. And the odds of a series split, though, were pretty good. I mean, the numbers see what we see. The FerryHawks are hot. They're definitely not as good as the Blue Crabs, but they think they can battle. 49% chance, according to the numbers here, of a series split, which I think is a good result for the FerryHawks. The Genomes took an unair-conditioned ride to Lancaster, brutal bus ride, to face the Barnstormers. That's on the Instagram story. It popped up on a few other baseball channels here. The Barnstormers are 20-26. They have won 3 of 4 following a recent 6-game losing streak. Looks like they'll be putting Augie Silk, Cameron Gann, and Niall Ball on the bump. Those are good 3 from the Barnstormers, and that bullpen's solid, so it could be interesting. The Genomes are now above 500 at 22-21. They've won 11 of their last 16 to propel them to that above 500 spot. They're expected to throw Aaron Blair, Dustin Beggs, and Max Povey against the Barnstormers. Looking at win probabilities versus the fans here. For the Barnstormers taking 2 of 3, the data gives them a good chance, 43% chance. The polling from the fans, 39%, pretty close. The Genomes, they have a 31% chance to take 2 out of 3, and the polling gave them a 30% chance, very close again. Barnstormers get a 19% chance to sweep this one. Fans give them a 13% chance. Fans also give the Genomes a 13% chance to sweep this one. Match each other there, but just a 7% chance from the data. So looks pretty close again, with the only flexing kind of being if there was a sweep to go down, who would be doing the sweeping. Finally, in Lexington, the Legends take on the Revolution, who were already in town waiting for them after playing the Genomes this past weekend. They dropped 2 out of 3. The Legends are 16-27 and hoping to regain some strength after some COVID issues this past week. They have lost 15 of the last 20. Look for Brandon Phillips to potentially be on the field for them this week, stepping in to sort of fill in that roster as they get everybody back to full strength. The Revs are 19-27 and are 5-5 in their last 10. These teams have split their prior 6 matchups. York is projected to throw Nick Trevieso, Austin Nicely, and Duke Von Shaman against the Legends, Daniel Corsino, Tom Dormany, and Jeff Thompson. Taking a look at the win probabilities versus the fans here, the Revs have a 39% chance to take 2 out of 3, and the polling gave them a 38% chance. Nicely done. The Legends have a 36% chance to take 2 out of 3. The fan polling gave them a 32% chance, a little lower there. The Revolution have a 14% chance to sweep. The fans like it a little bit more, giving them a 19% chance to sweep. And the data gives the Legends an 11% chance to sweep on home field, and the fan polling gives them an 11% chance to finish with a sweep. Way to finish strong with the fans. They're matching the data right. I mean, exactly. It was like down to like the 10th of a percent. So it was very nice. Well done, everybody. So if you like that format, let me know. Drop a comment or what have you. I feel like a normal YouTuber here. Drop a comment, subscribe, like, whatever else. But I like run these polls, see what you think, and might as well not, waste that feedback. Let's get it involved here. So it's going to be a great week of baseball around the league. Not many like battles at the top of the standings, but a lot of teams trying to compete, angling for wild card spots and things like that. So I will let you all go. Y'all keep it locked in this week. Check on the Instagram, the Twitter, and the YouTube account for more Atlantic League coverage from ALPB Roundup. Until then, I'm Ryan. Y'all have a good one.
I may not have a lot, but I love what I got. A 4x4 and a good fishing spot. I hope this time my card won't decline.